So people have asked me what I thought about this Ruby Franke person and her conviction recently for child abuse. What a shock! A woman who thought a form of punishment having her kid jump onto a cactus was a good idea. A woman who, sorry, it's easier for me to see the screen this way, but these are cheap fucking Chinese pieces of crap. So of course they're tilted like I'm slow or something. I don't know. No. Eat my pussy out. Do you like my pussy? If you do, you could say it. So people have asked me what I thought about Ruby Frank. If you don't know who Ruby Frank, I don't know if it's Frank or Frankie. I just call her, Beelzebub, Satan. One of her usual names that she answers to. She is the co-founder of a little channel on YouTube called Eight Passengers, where it was family friendly. It was just a family, getting along and taking beds away from their kids as punishment. And, when their kids who were like 6 or 7 forgot their school lunch, said, well, I'm glad they're starving because maybe they'll learn a lesson, as all parents would. I mean, they were perfectly normal people. Listen, I did a video of them a long time ago, that nightmare fucking Stepford family. The bitch always had a screw loose. All right, let's just put it like that. Nobody was home with her. Like, there was no one there. Anybody who smiles and says that weird stuff is just like, I remember she had a story one time she was talking about, like, she's like, well, I went up and I took a Xanax and I went to sleep. Okay, first red flag right there, but we'll forget about that. And, I told my children who were like 3 and whatever age they are when they crawl, like right out of your uterus. I just had one in the bathtub, but I needed a Xanax. And so they were crawling around the floor. I said, listen, mommy needs some mommy time. I'm going to go upstairs, go to sleep. I don't want you to go in the refrigerator. I will make you something later. Okay, you better listen to me. And I went downstairs. Okay, and I came down and there was some liquid and I'm like, what is this liquid? And I did what all moms did. I got down on my hands and knees and I started slurping it up. I'm like, not pee, not apple juice. What is it? She actually told this bizarro story on fucking day. I remember what it was, but basically I think the thing was one of her kids dared to get something to drink. All right, well, yeah, how dare they? She, just for that, those kids should have been beaten beyond belief. But it got worse. Now, I got lost with the whole 8 passengers thing as far as how she broke it. She was advised, apparently, by a psychologist who she ended up, I don't know if she's a psychologist or just another ninny housewife. They're out in the middle of the desert, okay? They're fucking crazy. There's something, you move out into the middle of the desert, it's either so you can skin people alive and run around in the moonlight afterwards, or because you're doing horrible shit. I believe that. I fully do believe that. I don't trust anybody who moves into Rogan, any of them. He's got about 80 Asian girls chained to his basement. They're like doing some like underground railroad of delivering, kidneys to celebrities that need it or something like that. I'm telling you right now. So she gets in court and she wants, this chick just annoys me at a multitude of levels. We'll get there. But she moved in with this chick who's like, you know what? I think the problem might be your husband. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of your husband for now, and then we and you are gonna do podcasts. That is gonna help this situation you're having with your kids. I mean, they're all well dressed and fine and everything like that, but your husband, you getting dick? No, we cannot. We need to sit down in front of a camera and have a YouTube channel. What do you think? And Dum Dum, she's up for anything. Yeah, okay. Can I still chew gum and stare at the moon every night? Yeah, okay, stupid, whatever. Do I still get to slap my kids? The little girl, please. I just keep slapping her. I have her little face. I love how it bounces to the side after I smack her. So they do, and it just gets worse from there. And she ends up having her kids go outside when it's really hot and standing on hot asphalt, and then basically like mocking them when they cry. She decides to restrain them and tie them up. The boy, the youngest boy, I think, well, he's 12. Managed to escape, go to a neighbor's house. The neighbor's 911 call was heartbreaking because he breaks down at seeing the state of this boy. Like the kid had been taped up with duct tape or whatever, but whatever it was so bad and so long it had gotten into his skin or something like that, and he was emaciated. For a 12-year-old boy, he's already thin to be emaciated. Shit's got to go extra wrong, right? So all that had happened. And then they find out more stuff, like she threw her she threw her daughter on a cactus as punishment. Her punishment just got worse and more twisted. And of course, It wasn't her fault. I mean, she takes responsibility. She gets in a court all crying and shit like that. She has a bunch of consecutive sentences, to serve all together. So she knew she's doing some time, right? But she gets up there and she's just like, I just want to say, her apology, I wanted to rip the hair out of her head. I want to just stand behind her and be like, is she done? Is she done speaking now? So I can just rip the hair out of her head and shove it in her ass. She's done speaking? Because I'm ready to do that now. I could punch her in his breast 20 times. Oh, to do all this shit, she gets up there, she's still playing the victim. I realized I have to do all my sentences consecutively. I'm so sorry, I was manipulated. What? You were what? You're claiming that Jabba the Hutt-looking woman who influenced you? She's a nut too, don't get me wrong. She's completely crazy. She's moving my neighbor. There's an update. I'll talk about that in the next video or something. But, yeah, she's like blaming it basically all on her, and she was manipulated. Her mind was twisted. First of all, you have to have a mind to be twisted. There's nobody home with you, all right? You have a piece of licorice as a brain. That's all you've got up there. There's nothing, and that's probably disintegrated by now. I've never seen such an active case of stupidity in my entire life. And so she's sitting there and she's basically going, yeah, it's this other chick. It wasn't really me, but I allowed myself to be taken advantage of. And I want to apologize to my little angel babies and everybody who just didn't deserve what I did. It was so awful, but it wasn't me. But I was so mean when I made you do jumping jacks and put you on asphalt when it was 100 degrees out in the blinding, desert sun. But it wasn't me. But, it was my idea. None of it. I just want you to know, I hope you can forgive me. I wish I'd been one of her kids. I've been like, the answer is no. Answer is no. I can never. Fuck her. All right, shit. Oh, she just irks the crap out of me. She just to stand there and do what she's doing, and she should have shut the hell up. That's what she should have done. They should have duct taped her mouth. That's what they should. Do you want to do a real punishment? Do everything that she did to all those kids. I want to see her walking on asphalt. I want to throw her ass into a cactus. I want to take away her bed for a few weeks. I want to send her someplace hungry and not give her food. Do all that crap. Because I know what's going to happen here. She's going to get, I don't know, whatever. I think that was the sentence, actually. She got some time. But what ends up going to happen is what ends up always happening in these cases is that they can say, it doesn't mean anything they say nowadays. You can say, so-and-so's getting 30 years. So-and-so's getting 40 years now. And we're totally serious about that. We mean it. Fucking 2 years later, it's like, well, okay, they're up for parole tomorrow. But, it's just one of those things. So I don't believe she's really ever going to get what's coming to her. And I don't know what she should get, honestly, at this point, other than her tubes tied, because we don't know. If she has another child, or by some means gets knocked up by some other guy, there better be a DCFS worker monitoring her vagina while she's pregnant. Like 8-9 months, there better be a person with a catcher's mitt, ready. Like in case she just breaks her water. But okay, it's coming. It's coming. You're not keeping it, bitch. It's coming. I swear. Just right out so they can. Why is this lady in an umpire's outfit with a baseball while she's like giving labor? Oh, it's that Ruby Franke chick. It's going straight to her. Okay, come on. Swing, better, swing. Aim the fetus. Come on, crazy. You can do it. Queef, let's go. But yeah, so what do I think about it? I think she's crazy. I think she's an asshole. I don't think she's learned anything. I don't believe she has changed that much. And I believe this most of this was her idea. Like the punishments, everything. Like I think it was like still 80% her idea. Maybe this woman just kind of torched the crazy a little bit. Not that she's not crazy too. She got her own things going on. But this was going on before this lady, as far as I know. So yeah, how much are you under the influence of something? And again, to be under the influence, you have to have some kind of brain. And just look at her. She doesn't. Later.